The nation's farmers hear firsthand from President Trump.
Tariffs and taxes take center stage in New Orleans today as the president makes his case to one of the nation's most influential agriculture organizations.
Trump, a special guest today at the American Farm Bureau Federation's annual gathering.
The Montana Ag Network's Lane Nordlund is in New Orleans to cover the group's centennial convention.
From the partial government shutdown, the border wall, and the looming Mueller investigation, all those topics on America's mind this week. But in New Orleans, Louisiana, President Donald Trump was met with open arms by the nation's farmers and ranchers as he spoke at the 100th American Farm Bureau Convention.
A friend to the American farmer, the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
President Trump began his speech showing his appreciation for American agriculture.
I like the farmers. What can I do? I like farmers. Thank you. Thank you.
On trade, Trump gave few details with the ongoing negotiations with China, adding that it will be beneficial for U.S. agriculture if it's complete. Though the new U.S., Mexico, and Canada trade agreement that will replace NAFTA has not been passed by Congress, Trump says the agreement benefits agriculture.
This landmark trade deal will increase exports of wheat from Montana, dairy from Wisconsin, chicken from Georgia, and products from farmers and ranchers all across our country.
Montana Farm Bureau members say they remain cautiously optimistic on trade.
I don't think we know enough about it, but I think that they're really excited about the opportunities that are coming for us.
I believe the man's on the right track. I mean, we didn't get here overnight. Things have been a roller coaster for the last few years, and that's on. He has opened up a lot of trade with different countries. We seem to hear about the bad ones maybe more so than the good ones he's done. We'll get there. I think we're on a track. We've done more for agriculture the short time he's been in there than the past presidents have.
The president praised the bipartisan 2018 Farm Bill he recently signed. The administration's work on regulatory reform, including repealing and replacing the Waters of the U.S. rule, while also saying that the defense of the nation is his highest priority in discussing border security.
When it comes to keeping the American people safe, I will never, ever back down.
In fact, the president spent the first 30 minutes of his speech discussing the border barrier, as he calls it. But at the end of the day, the nation's farmers and ranchers here in New Orleans were quite pleased that he attended this year's event. They say that shows his commitment to rural America and the prosperity of the nation's farmers and ranchers. From New Orleans, Lane Nordlund, MTN News.
Thank you very much, Lane.
Now, this was the second time as president that Trump had attended the Farm Bureau Convention, which concludes on Wednesday.